At its heart, esports is about being the best. Players work tirelessly to improve their skills and prove themselves in front of millions. However, with so much money now up for grabs, there will always be people looking for a quick cash grab. Often, this leads to scandal. Here are some of the biggest ones to ever grace the esports world. DreamHack Winter 2014 was the scene for the infamous Olaf boost.
He had a squeak door as well. He's here. He sees them down there. Straight headshot. They have no idea. Smith's looking confused and dazed, and there's going to be a follow-up headshot on a Oyster. You've got to be kidding me. He takes down Hiroshima as well.
Fnatic and LDLC met in the quarterfinals. Fnatic were the favourites to win the tournament, and LDLC were the only team seen as being capable of stopping them. So this match could be seen as deciding the winner of the tournament. The teams traded maps and found themselves on Overpass for the decider. The first half ended 12-3 to LDLC, with Fnatic feeling the pressure. In response to this, the Swedes revealed a never-before-seen boost. By jumping on top of each other's heads, they managed to form a tower with Olafmeister at the top. From here, he was able to see out across the map. Fnatic went on to win the match as Olaf rained bullets down on his clueless opponents. The outrage within the community was huge. DreamHack eventually ordered the map replayed with the boost now banned. However, Fnatic decided to forfeit the match instead and forego the tournament. Rick Fox is a 3-time NBA champion, so when he got involved in esports it was a big deal. He seemed to represent a link to traditional sports and validation that some in esports craved. Sadly, this fell apart in April 2019 when Fox threatened to leave his organisation Echo Fox as he accused Rayzada, his business partner, of making racist comments and threatening his family.
This has been my life. This has been my passion.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking to go anywhere, but I will not stay in a business with a racist. I just won't.
Riot Games, the owner of League of Legends, ordered Rayzada to be removed from Echo Fox. When he was not, Echo Fox were forced to lose their spot in the league. After this, Fox was sent a lawsuit ousting him as a general partner. In response, Fox filed a lawsuit against Rayzada and Sklavos, 2 other partners. KQLY was a professional Counter-Strike player for the team Titan Esports. He played at multiple events and won almost $20,000 in prize money. He seemed to have a bright future ahead of him until he received a VAC ban on his account from Valve.
I don't trust that. Seriously, can you like one?
He had been caught cheating. The jump shot that lives in Counter-Strike history is believed to be a product of these hacks.
The 2 players who've stepped up phenomenally for their side.
I can't believe what I'm witnessing right here.
Oh,
wow!
Kelly!
Get out of here!
Can you believe it?
The player later admitted that the ban was justified, although he claimed that he did not cheat at the event that shot is from. Unsurprisingly, most are not inclined to believe him. Gaming Paradise was an A-tier Counter-Strike event involving multiple top teams and a $50,000 prize pool. Or at least it was supposed to be that. Things started off badly with shuttles for the players to travel from the airport to the event not showing up for hours. Next, the accommodation was much smaller than promised, and the computers to be used at the event were allegedly stolen while in transit, and the hotel rooms used were not paid for. This led to one team having their passports seized by hotel staff.
First bad thing that happened today, one of our staff members from Gaming RS approached me and told me that he can't get his passport from the reception of the whole marina where this is venue and where this venue is and the hotel and everything. And I really didn't know what is happening because who doesn't want to give passports to people because that's your personal ID.
Not surprisingly, after how the event had gone, none of the teams received any prize money despite managing to play the tournament out. Griffin were a Korean League of Legends team who broke into the top tier of competition rapidly. Sadly, their decline was just as quick. Alarm bells were first sounded when the coach CV Max was removed from the team just weeks before the World Championships which they were attending. He then alleged that the director Cho had forced a player, Kanavi, into signing a disadvantageous contract whilst the player was a minor. This caused Cho to resign and accuse CV Max of physical and verbal abuse of players. CV Max is currently the inactive head coach of DRX as he is currently banned. He is also dealing with a legal case pertaining to his alleged abuse, to which he has pleaded not guilty. On October the 7th, 2019, a Hearthstone player from Hong Kong called Ng Wai Chung was banned from competing in all Grandmaster tournaments for a year. This included the one he was currently competing in, forcing him to forego the approximate $4,000 he had already accrued. The player known as Blitzchung was interviewed on stream the day before whilst wearing a mask similar to the ones worn by protesters in Hong Kong at the time. In the interview, he said, "Liberate Hong Kong, the revolution of our times." The stream was cut off and Blizzard's announcement followed the next day. Blizzard received a wave of backlash in the West for pandering to the Chinese, whilst Chinese sources supported the decision. Blitzchung was supported by other players, casters, and protesters in Hong Kong. Eventually, Blizzard reduced the ban to 6 months and reinstated Blitzchung's winnings. In 2014, iBuyPower were the best North American Counter-Strike team, meaning it was quite a shock when they lost 16-4 against netcodeguides.com in a CEVO game.
Flank off, he's going to have two right there. Can they line up for him? What is he doing? Why did he hesitate so much? Doesn't matter, has the CZ, gets one.
Originally, the shock defeat was dismissed as a result of travel issues with the team recently having attended ESL 1 Cologne 2014. However, the journalist Richard Lewis published an article later exposing the loss for what it was, match fixing. Multiple incriminating messages were released that confirmed match fixing, as well as the involvement of the player Derek D-Born Born. On further investigation, another player, Duck Cud Fam, was proved to have placed substantial bets on iBuyPower losing. The total gains were $10,738.26. As a result, the two were banned, along with Dazed, Steel, Swag, and AZK, who played for iBuyPower. The only player not banned was Skadoodle, as he had not accepted the skins from Fam. He went on to win North America its first major with Cloud9. This scandal set the North American scene significantly back in its effort to compete overseas. So that concludes our list of some of the biggest scandals to ever grace esports. Let us know down in the comments which you felt was the worst and if we had missed any out. Be sure to like, subscribe and hit that bell notification and stay locked into GGRecon for everything esports.